facility sits on the outskirts of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, a must-see for tourists and military historians alike. But the locals found the lives of Melvin and Joanne Snyder far more interesting than those Civil War battlefields. On Saturday, May 25, 1985, Joanne Snyder left for work around 5:30 a.m. She baked pies for a local diner. When she returned home around noon, her 43-year-old husband, Melvin, was gone, and so was his truck.
She looked around for him and observed some things that she felt were out of the ordinary. First of all, he left his tools out. Melvin Snyder was very meticulous about his things. He was very careful about his things. He wouldn't have just left his tools laying about.
Joanne had called some of her family to come over and help look for Melvin.
While searching the property, a family member found a .25 caliber shell casing on the barn floor, but there was no blood evidence anywhere nearby.
A bullet like that will usually not travel through a human body. If it does not travel through, you're usually not going to get blood running anywhere. It's not like the typical TV shows where you see blood flying everywhere.
There were no eyewitnesses, unless maybe there were some barnyard animals, and of course they weren't talking.
Joanne waited for 2 days before she filed a missing persons report. Police found Melvin's pickup truck about 60 miles away in Reisterstown, Maryland. It was in a grocery store parking lot. Melvin's checkbook and .22 caliber rifle were still inside the truck, so the motive wasn't robbery.
The truck was left windows partially down, keys in the ignition. I believe some of Melvin's belongings were still located in the truck. Other than that, the truck was in fine condition except for some marks in the back of the bed of the pickup truck.
And the truck radio was tuned to a rock music station.
Melvin Snyder never listened to rock music.
Melvin Snyder was well known in his small town.
Gentlemen, change partners.
Just a year earlier, Melvin had an affair with a married woman, Teresa Harshman, whom he knew from square dancing. Melvin and Teresa left their jobs and families behind and fled to Montana.
Hey, everybody, please.
Melvin's wife Joanne and Teresa's husband Ron took the opportunity to get better acquainted too.
Mr. Harshman and Mrs. Snyder struck up a relationship and were intimate with one another.
But after only 3 weeks, Melvin and Teresa decided they had made a mistake and moved back home.
Gentlemen, change partners across from where you are. Change partners and swing her.
However, in this recent disappearance, neither Teresa Harshman nor her husband Ron knew of Melvin's whereabouts. And the bank reported no activity on any of Melvin's credit cards.
He had a young son. He was early 20s. And this wasn't the kind of man that would just run off and leave family obligations.
Which is why investigators began to suspect foul play. "43-year-old Melvin Snyder, a gentleman farmer and factory worker, went missing. His family knew of no reason why he would have left home.
He would virtually have to live in a cave and have no contact with the outside world, not to have some sort of record with something.
We had divers check the ponds in the area, talk to neighbors if they had seen anything unusual, if they saw him leave. No one did.
Melvin's dental records were compared to every unidentified body discovered anywhere in the United States, with no success.
There was even an occasion where in a local landfill, they believed that they had found a hand, and that was studied forensically. Of course, it was determined that it wasn't a human hand. They believed that it was perhaps animal, maybe a bear, but it wasn't Melvin Snyder's hand.
The only lead in the case was from a neighbor who said he saw a brown pickup truck near Melvin's home on the day he disappeared. It was similar to the truck Ron Harshman owned. Ron's wife and Melvin Snyder once had an affair.
Whether it was Harshman's truck or not, I don't know. We don't know.
Police discovered that Harshman had purchased a .25 caliber handgun just a few weeks before Melvin's disappearance. Coincidentally, a .25 caliber shell casing was discovered in Melvin's barn on the day he disappeared. Police searched Harshman's home and found ammunition for a .25 caliber